for another half-loaded episode of Get a Load of This. From the Silver Creek Studios, I'm Jarod.
I'm Ryan.
I've got gonorrhea.
Oh, Jesus. We should have that checked out.
Man.
I've been scrubbing and it just won't leave.
I think that probably makes it worse.
Probably.
You don't hear about gonorrhea as much
I
these
hear
days.
it's internal.
Yeah. You don't hear about a lot of disease anymore.
You know what you do hear about is all
measles.
this fucking vaccination shit now. Everybody's getting measles and
Well, yeah, grown people get
flu
measles.
and
Yeah, well, it's because some
You
people don't
fucking-
believe in going
yeah,
to a
right.
doctor
Yeah.
to get vaccinated.
Come
Have you
on.
changed your tune?
I mean, I always said if some outbreak breaks out, then I'll go get vaccinated. But
Okay,
so
are we there?
now we got outbreaks. Apparently, I swear somebody's spreading this shit on purpose just to
it's
get
the
back
government.
at the
government's
anti-vaxxers.
sprinkling fucking
Yeah.
measles over.
Come on,
Sprinkle some crack on it.
we can't
All right.
have these anti-vaxxers taking control.
What are we doing?
Well, what are we
let's,
doing?
let's drink some beer.
You know,
Did we
we're-
say this is a half loaded?
We did, yeah.
say it's
Yeah.
half loaded.
This is probably actually fully loaded because it's kind of late.
It has been. We're a few apple pie moonshines in. Wow, those are some
Wow.
tall boys.
There it is.
Yeah. So we've talked about this one on the
We've
air
mentioned
before,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
we
talked
never had
about
it.
this.
and it's a really good beer. And if you're from St.
Thanks,
Louis,
sir.
you'll appreciate it. It's
Yeah.
from Four Hands, which is a good
Fire
local
hands. We'll see.
local microbrewery. And
Citywide.
I like it because it has a St. Louis flag on it right there.
Yeah.
That's nice. Well, it has a Missouri flag with the St. Louis symbol in front of it.
is that right?
Is that a Missouri
No,
flag?
that's the St.
That's the
Louis
city.
flag, homie. And that's
No.
the St. Yes, it is. The
I don't know what the Missouri flag is.
has the fucking bears on the shield.
Duck
You know,
bears.
they're holding the thing, and says
All right.
says something else on it.
I'll play the
I
game.
think it's. I don't even know what color it is. Is it blue? I don't even know.
Brewed and canned at the Four Hands Brewing Company.
Yeah. No. So I mean, Citywide's a pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, the pairings are toasted rabs and pork steaks.
There you go.
Nice.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, so this thing is puking St. Louis down my throat.
Yep.
All right, we doing this?
I want to pour mine into.
I was
the
going to say,
mug.
we have some mugs if you want.
All right.
We got to make the help here do a little
Right.
work.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'll have a mug.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have.
I'll pour it in a mug.
We all will.
I'll pour it into a dirty sock.
Peer pressure.
Look at that, and that's a perfect fit
It's
for
got,
that mug.
it's got a little bit of red to
It
it.
does. It's a little darker. It's an American Pale Ale.
What does that mean?
It's
not
an
a
ale. It's not a
ale.
pilsner. It's not a lager. It's just an ale. But it's probably a little hoppier than what you're used to, but it's not terribly hoppy. Excuse me. They also have a Citywide
Well, I
Pilsner.
poured that like a fucking jackass.
So the Citywide Pils is in a blue can.
Yeah, blue. Navy blue.
It's good too. It's not as good as this though, in my
Now, I'm
humble
going to
opinion.
predict here.
He's going to hate
Joe's not going to like this beer.
it. He'll
He'll still swill it.
odds
but
makers in Vegas, I think, have already weighed in on this. Because 3-1, Joe's going to hate it. But I don't know. I hold out hope. I think, he's drank a lot of beer over the past
has.
couple
Look
of
at him.
weeks.
He's
and
ready
It pours like
that
a
head
dick.
is ready.
well, Joe, I had no issues.
Apparently, neither Jarod, who honestly
Who can't pour a beer to save
he
his
can't
life?
pour-
Hey,
yeah.
now, come on.
he can't pour a beer to save his life, and here I am struggling to make this root beer float happen. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I just put his dick in it.
I
Yeah,
did.
Joe.
I'm gonna piss in it. It's gonna help. I've got my mushroom cap pressed against the cold steel.
I've seen a lot of methods to bring down the head on a beer, but I've never seen that before.
It's there.
Look at that.
I know
Look at that.
All right. That's okay. So
Give it
that's
a little time to.
I'll drink that. I don't siggy. But okay. So first thing I'm saying is red.
Oh, man.
Red like that.
Yeah, it's a little darker.
like a dog's dick.
It's a little darker.
red.
And it's a little cloudier than. It's not as refined, I guess, as a Bud Light or a.
Right. It's
you
definitely
know,
got that murkiness
it's
to
got
it.
a little cloudiness,
Yeah.
But
I'm
it's,
a little
craft beer.
apprehensive, and I already feel like my diabetes is kicking in.
yeah,
You can chew this one. This is
You think I'll be all right?
yeah, you can make it happen.
All right. So
here's
we're
to
gonna
you,
do it. We're
gentlemen.
gonna dance it.
Yeah.
Saggy.
citywide, folks.
I think it's a tasty beverage.
Savor it, Joe. Come on, savor
What's the savor? It's like fucking. It's fucking hoppy, man.
Odds makers were dead on.
It's hoppy. Ugh.
A little bit.
So,
Yeah, it's definitely hoppy. If I was a blind taste test, I'd call that an IPA.
I would too.
No.
I mean, it almost
call
is.
an IPA.
APA, American Pale Ale.
Well, but one letter off. Well, no, there's a big difference between an APA and an IPA, but yeah.
Oh, God.
Joe's face.
I don't know what to say about this. What do you want me to say?
I want a rating.
Already? I haven't even finished it.
Yeah, let him drink some more.
All right. So while we're thinking about it, while we're sipping on this tasty.
Have you ever been to Four Hands?
I have not.
In the Soulard area?
I have not been to Four Hands.
I've been there a couple times. It's
Is it
kinda
nice?
neat. Yeah. It's
Do you think that's like a squirrel sanctuary there?
What does that mean?
Oh, because it's so fucking pine coney and like
Oh,
tree
yeah,
and
maybe.
naughty.
It's storing nuts. You
Yeah.
think?
You think they have like a squirrel sanctuary
Yeah,
here at
they
Four
might.
Hands? And they're like,
See, that's the thing. We talked about with Chris about the pine coney thing, that some people taste that and others don't. I don't get the pine
I totally
coney.
get it, Joe.
how do you
So I
not
think-
get that?
I'm
Are
telling
you dead?
No, I think that it's everybody's taste buds are different, right? So we talked about it on
But you know what a green bean tastes like,
well,
right?
sure, but there's certain foods that, like we talked about in the anniversary episode, part 2,
Did we?
about cilantro. That there's people out there that if they eat cilantro,
Right.
it tastes like soap. Like they can't taste. They just can't eat it. They taste like shit.
See,
I love cilantro.
See, I don't think those people are normal, though.
Well, so here we are. So
Yeah, but I think I'm normal.
I know, but so there are genetic traits that if you do like 23andMe or Ancestry.com, maybe not
I don't
Ancestry,
do that. It costs money.
Well, right, but whenever they send
Plus,
you back,
They get so upset when I shit in the bag.
yeah, they don't need that.
Here's your
that kind of
DNA.
DNA.
Oh my God, he shit in it. All
We
asked
just wanted a swab.
We just needed a swab, and you put a full-on hard dookie into this bag.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the colon box. It
Yeah.
told me to shit in a box and mail it back.
But if you were to give them a turd and they were to test it for your DNA, they can determine
You're part dog.
whether or not you will have an aversion to cilantro. That's a genetic trait. It's a
Really?
genetic marker. So I think it may be
That's
something
interesting.
similar with hops and with
So then the 23andMe is not going to tell me why I don't like this beer.
no. I think
So I have to come up with that all on my own.
I think 43 years of upbringing, you're probably going to tell us why you don't like this beer.
All right, I'm going to drink some more of it. Oh, God, it just smells like shit. I mean, it's got a fucking rotten smell. You know,
I think it's delicious.
So what have we had from Forehand? That was the assault. The ass.
No, that was
that's,
4204.
yeah.
I don't know what we've had another forehand.
We
I don't
have.
remember what it was though. We'd have to check the archives.
That's right.
I don't like them so far. They should probably shut down and start making pencils or something.
There's another job that's going by the wayside. Pencil makers, you know. But
Oh,
yet,
God.
every
Oh.
year, every year,
I don't want to puke in here.
every year at the beginning of the school year, I gotta buy a box of pencils and,
Number
and
twos.
markers and all this shit. It's like, but all my textiles are going to Chromebooks, and it's like, who's using all these writing utensils? There's only 30 kids in a class. It's like,
I
gotta buy 200
How many
pencils?
boxes of Kleenex do you need?
Right.
It's like I asked the kids, like, how many pencils you use this year? One. It's like, what happened to the other 29, motherfucker?
I'm going to drink this, but it's making my eyes hurt.
Oh.
This is... Why? Okay.
This is
So now
considered.
this
this
is
is
my-
a top end beard.
So now my question is this.
Mm-hmm.
Not to you, to me, to anybody. Why are we making this kind of beer? Why? What? At what point did we need to start doing this?
There's a bunch of assholes
Weren't
out
we
there.
getting by? Weren't we getting by?
Right.
Well, yeah.
There's a bunch of people that
What's
think
wrong with hams?
Budweiser
What's the
and
matter? Now
hams
he's all of a
taste
sudden-
like shit.
He's
and
the
piss.
Seinfeld of beers. What's the problem with hams?
What's the deal with citywide
What's
beer?
the deal? You fucking just come on. Just what the fuck? And
All right.
and if you're gonna go ahead and make a beer, let's just say you got two nickels rubbed together, and you're gonna go ahead and fucking
Start a
make beer.
brewery. Yeah. Okay.
Why make this fucking squirrel come?
Well, a lot of people like it, but
Who's a lot of people?
Well, enough that they've
Citywide is pretty popular.
They're doing
yeah.
pretty good. They're making money. So, but here's the challenge for you.
I don't know.
Tell me what you would like to review next time. We've already done Corona. We did Corona Light, but
It's true.
what would be the next beer
That I think,
docket
that I think I would tolerate. Okay, I've got one,
Okay.
and I haven't drank it in a long time. But the last time I drank it, I actually really enjoyed it.
All right.
MGD.
No. I don't think we've done. Have we done Miller Genuine Draft?
No, and I've kind of been wanting to.
All right.
I've
Well,
never
there we
had
go.
it. Period.
So
There we
let's see how that
All right.
turns out.
We
a
should
good
do
idea.
a blind taste test with them on that.
Well,
know.
but I won't know. I won't know. I'll know if you put this in front of me. I'll know. It'll
Yeah.
be like, oh, geez, wow. It's like fucking what's his name? The bear,
Smokey
the Bear. It's like Smokey the Bear
pissed in a glass.
came to my house whilst I slept, crept over, knelt over my face, and had his way with me.
Yeah.
That's Citywide.
Well,
In a nutshell.
Smokey the Bear. I mean, he's a tasty motherfucker.
Wow.
Now,
You
oh,
can take it.
Jesus.
You could take him like a champ. You could take him like prom night.
Yeah, I could take a fictional
I will
bear.
say, when I go to Four Hands, they have a lot of dark
Oh,
beers,
it
a
just
lot of
smells
porters,
so
a lot of
bad.
stouts.
Your beer smells so bad. It smells real bad.
And if I'm drinking
There's no
something
way to
there,
get sponsorships.
I generally get the Citywide Pilsner if they
Yeah.
have it. But if they don't, I'll
It
get
is a little
this.
bit lighter. I think
Yeah.
the Pilsner
Oh,
is a
yeah.
little bit
Well,
lighter.
yeah, it doesn't have that ale taste to
Yeah.
it. But if they don't have that, I'll get this. But I get where Joe's coming from.
I
This
wouldn't
is
put a
not
fire out with
something
this.
I would want all the time.
Well, fuck you guys.
And look at me chugging this
Chug-
shit
his
down
is
like a
almost
fucking
gone.
You're just
He's
trying to
trying
make
to
it
get
go
it
away,
over
though.
with.
You're
Yeah,
just,
I do. Yeah, this is
ripping
like
the Band-Aid off is what you're doing.
This is, ugh.
I'm trying to enjoy it a little bit, you know.
Have you yet?
Yeah, no, I enjoy it quite a
I
bit.
prefer this to some of the IPAs that we've had.
Ugh.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I would way rather have a Bud Light over
Oh
this.
yeah, I'm not going to
Budweiser.
say that.
How about a
Hams?
Hams?
A Hams. I got a Hams right here.
You'd
I'm ready
rather
to
have
go.
a Hams over
think-
this.
I
Yeah.
honestly think I'd rather have a Hams.
All right,
Hams,
so I'm going to
sure.
give it a rating, and
All
my
right,
ratings,
sure.
I think I'm trying to be
Yeah.
fair, right?
Yeah.
So everything's in context. So if I'm giving a rating to Bud Light, I give it like a 7 something, right?
Yeah, like
Right.
7.2 or something.
but it's an everyday, all day
Yeah.
drinker, right?
Right.
But I also gave another heavier beer a 7 something. But that's I'm going to eat a steak and a baked potato. I'm going to have a couple of those beers, right?
These beers?
Well, I forget which one I gave it. It was a 7.3 or something like that. I forget what it was. But this, I'm going to give a 7.1.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Wow.
All right.
It's a very good beer, in my
Wilson.
opinion.
Wow.
Wow.
In my opinion,
Wow.
I think that it's not something I'm going to sit on the back porch and drink all day.
Mm.
But if I'm going to eat pork steak and some toasted raviolis,
With this?
and I'm gonna drink a couple of Citywides. But it's not an all day drinker. I mean, I don't even know what is the alcohol content on this?
5.5.
Yeah, so it's not meant to be slammed back like Natural Light, you know. That's
But
what we
that's
should
a
try.
fact.
Have you heard about the
Yeah.
fucking Saturday or the weekend Natural Light? It's like a strawberry lemonade
Oh,
beer.
yeah, I did
You've
hear
seen
about
this shit?
that. Yeah.
I think you can only buy it in like a 70 pack.
Right.
I don't know. It's made for the fucking college
Yeah.
girls, I think.
I heard about that.
but if we could-
Strawberry Light or something.
No,
or-
no, no. This is there's strawberryta.
Right.
That's the Bud Light shit.
Yeah.
This is Natural Light.
Right.
And I forget what the fuck it's called. It's like Weekender
Oh.
or something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw it at Red Roof.
Oh, okay.
This is gross.
But it was only in mass quantities. You can only buy it. So I don't
Tore
need
up.
Do you want,
30
do you
of
want
them.
me? Do you want me to rate this, or do you
I'll
want
go
one
first.
next?
I'm not going as high as Ryan. I'm going to say I do prefer it over some of these harsh IPAs that we've had, but it's only getting like a 6.1.
Well, that's still a pretty good rating.
That's not
for
like
you.
I said,
Yeah.
For me, it's not a bad rating.
Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna say this is like doing all the undergarments for a girl roller derby team.
Like laundry?
Laundry, yeah, like doing all the laundry undergarments for an ugly girl
Okay.
roller
Because
derby
I was like,
team.
for a minute there, if they were
like
hot.
a lot, like all dude, like everyone looks like a fucking broad-shouldered German.
Like
They're
unibrow looking.
Yeah, it'd be like me with a pussy. Chicks, and they're all out there and they're fucking doing a lot, sweating in pregame, like profusely sweating in pregame, and then and they win, of course.
But you're just doing their laundry.
They're undergarments.
Well, that's fine. That's not terrible. That's better than your mom catching you jerking off, and
it's better than your nightmares. I'll give you that.
Yeah, better than your nightmares. I think this might be one of the highest rated beers that Joe's drank. Actually,
no, I like Corona.
Well, but you didn't. What rating did you give that? I don't think you gave that a rating. That'd probably be like
the problem is we don't know like if a dolphin vagina is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah,
like,
we still don't know yet. But
we're building a metric.
Right.
It's
It'll
a process.
make sense eventually.
Someday it's going to take us a couple years.
So if we're gonna
proud of you, Joe.
Oh God. Yeah, no shit, man. You guys have danced me down another path.
Yeah,
but so MGD.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would like to try that.
All right.
You had said another one.
I got one for
Earlier.
you that I won't tell you what it is, but I'm going to bring probably maybe next time.
I'll try old style.
Oh yeah, I've never had old style.
Old style.
I would tell you right now too. You guys want to impress me? You want to impress me, and you'll probably get a high rating out of me just out of nostalgia. Bring me a Frosty Stag.
Yeah, I like Stag.
Bring me a fucking cold Stag, and I swear to God, we'll
Stag's
probably
right on par with that
and
Hamm's
I will,
over there. In my
and
opinion.
it is. It's low grade dog.
Come on now, I like
it's not good.
But the nostalgia of it,
it's not as cheap as that.
It's like gluten free, I think. Right?
it's no sugar.
Yeah, it's what
For diabetics.
Yeah.
No sugar.
Yeah, it's
No
a diabetic
sugar.
beer. Yeah.
But
who knew?
There's no carbs.
I don't know if there's. I don't know. That's a good question. I bet there's got to be carbs of some.
Anyway,
we're gonna have to do some research on
No
that. Get back to
sugars.
you.
Uh-huh.
but
In 1894,
I will say
Stag was. Go ahead.
I will say that. Oh God, I didn't even burp you.
I think it's delicious.
I'm telling you, once we get video, it's going to be a game changer. The
I'm
faces Joe makes when he's drinking this shit.
I'm gonna fucking puke.
Don't puke.
Yeah, no, let's
please.
not do that. Here, do it in this.
The help
Yeah.
does not want to clean that
No,
up.
I know, and I don't either, and I would clean it myself.
Here, we got a McFadden cup here. You can puke in.
Yeah, McFadden's brought to you by McFadden's. Hey, do you like food? You do. Would you like to pay double price? Come on down to McFadden's. Hey, where drinks are always triple the rate.
Yeah.
Is there any AB equivalent to MGD?
Oh, that was the other thing. I want to do a Michelob.
Yeah. Well, you always liked Michelob. That was your celebration beer for a while.
I was going to
there.
say instead of Michelob Ultra, I'd like to try Michelob Light.
Well,
It's
that's
not
what
the
Michelob
same.
Light.
Yeah.
Mick Light.
What was the beer that we went down to Redbud and we bought it for the Super Bowl a few years back?
Golden Light.
Golden Draft. Yeah, Michelob Golden Draft
Yeah.
Light.
I can't
And,
find. You can find Golden Light. I can't find Golden.
Yeah, Michelob Golden Draft is difficult to
All right.
come by.
Well, we don't. Then
But
we'll
that
just
is
won't deal with
that's
it.
a
We should
delicious
do
beer.
Michelob Golden Light, Michelob Light, and Michelob Ultra. A little taste.
I don't want to
blind
do
test.
Ultra.
Yeah.
All that Select and Ultra and all that shit.
But Chris Pratt.
Right.
He's so handsome.
He is.
His
and,
abs.
and apparently he's doing another Western movie.
Really?
Billy the Kid. So it CA was telling me
I'll
about
make you
this.
famous.
Yeah. CA was telling me, it's some movie that him and Ethan Hawke are doing, and which they both were in Magnificent Seven, which is a great movie. But it's called The Kid, and it's Billy the Kid. And she said that to me, and I said, there's only one Billy the Kid movie that should ever be watched, and it's Young Guns.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh,
it.
yeah. Well, Young Guns too.
And Young Guns too. We're in the spirit world, asshole. They can't say us.
Well, we're gonna have to get my buddy Rich to listen to this because those two movies are his 1 and 2 favorite movies.
Yeah, they're
of
great.
all time.
They're great.
And I like them, but
Mexican greaser.
they're
Bet
not.
you do it with your horse.
They're not. They're not that high on my list. I'm a.
Oh, they're good movies.
You know,
They're good.
It's Billy the Kid. If I want to see the Billy the Kid story, I want to see it portrayed by Emilio Estevez. That's where we're at.
What else do you want to see Emilio Estevez do?
A Men at Work. You ever seen that movie?
That's pretty
fucking
good.
great movie.
It's actually not very good at all.
It's actually terrifying, but it's him
and Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
And it's a good movie. It's a
Yeah.
fine. It's
While
a fine film.
Emilio had-
and it's. Do you know who the pizza guy is in that movie? Is Chainsaw from Summer.
Oh yeah, Summer School. Yeah. Chainsaw and what was Dave? Chainsaw and Dave. Yeah, they were big fans of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. That was a great movie.
I just
Summer
watched
School.
it like 2 months ago.
Summer School?
No. Men at Work.
No,
Men at Work is a great movie.
It is good, yeah.
Trash Man.
I feel like Emilio should have had some words with Charlie when he had that moment with him, and like, hey, maybe put down the fucking crack pipe a little bit.
Hey, why don't you quit fucking hookers?
Yeah. I can get hookers too, Charlie. Doesn't mean I should.
He's Emilio Estevez. Emilio Estevez, say what you will about the man. He was in one of the greatest movies of all time, and that's Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That movie transcends generations.
Absolutely, it does. I think it doesn't. Even 20 years from now, kids in high school will be able to watch that
My grandkids
and relate
will,
to it.
Yeah.
Because some things never change. Now, I will say that the dynamic of high school has changed, but it's not that dramatic. There's still
that you can't identify with.
Yeah,
one student.
you can find your role in that mix.
I can find my
When
role.
we were in high school, Breakfast Club rang so true that there were the jocks, there were the nerds, there were the spazzes, there were the whatever, the cute girl, and there was the burnout.
I was Bender.
Yeah, well,
I was that fucking defiant ass hat.
I was probably closer to Anthony Michael Hall than anything. I definitely wasn't Emilio Estevez.
See, when I was my freshman year, I would have been Emilio Estevez. But
nowadays, the Utes of America, if you are...
Did you say Utes?
I did.
The two Utes.
The Utes of America, they don't have some of those pressures that you can be the intelligent kid, the band kid, the drama kid, the speech and debate kid, and you can still
be cool,
run shit. I mean, it's a whole different dynamic today than it was 20 years ago.
Well, sure.
And I think it's a lot of it has to do with the anti-bullying efforts that have been done over the past 20 years or so. But I still think it doesn't matter that the Breakfast Club will still, Johnson still got weed in his pants,
What if your weed was on fire? It's impossible, sir. It's in Johnson shorts.
Yeah.
I so don't like that beer we drank.
You don't? No, I do.
I told you. I knew he wasn't going to like it.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
okay. I don't.
It is.
I'm with you, Joe. I don't really love it.
What's funny is it's almost. It truly is. It is a problem to find a beer that I like.
Yeah.
And if you do pass my, my vanguard of palatableness,
So
you've done something.
You want something that is
that you can consume and not regurgitate.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I think you want something that
Don't
is
we all?
that is Bud Lightish.
You got pretty high standards.
That
there.
is-
Come on now.
that is easy drinking. That
Man, that
so-
shit that he brought out, that whatever it was that wasn't out yet,
Check.
the
Check
smoky
pills or
one.
something.
that was fucking delicious.
No, not
Oh.
the smoky one. The
Oh,
No, the one that
one. Yeah,
that
it was the
Kelly
Czech,
brought, the chick brought over to us.
Czechoslovakian Czech pills or something.
Yeah.
That was
good.
That was good. That was good.
That was
beer.
light though.
yeah.
That was really
But
good.
you were also about
And then-
14 double-fisted Old Monroe.
What was the champagne?
trying to
The
tell
Polish
me-
champagne was the
Yeah.
smoky one.
That was,
Are you
yeah.
trying to tell me that my palate would have changed due to my
may have been
intoxication?
numbed
Yeah,
to the
you know.
And the other one that I actually really enjoyed, which it's definitely a beer. You would have a beer of it, was that habanero cheddar one. That you
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
Mango habanero.
Whatever.
That
Whatever
sounds
it
damn
was.
good though.
Yeah.
Habanero cheddar sounds great in a bratwurst. Yeah.
But
Now
here's
I'm
the
hungry.
thing. So there's all these yuppie, assholes who think Budweiser tastes like piss and whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they can
And-
suck a fucking Eskimo dick.
Right.
It's still the
So,
best-selling beer in
You're
America.
drinking Citywide,
Yeah.
and you're like, fucking tastes like a pine cone, or you have some stout beer that tastes like coffee.
I don't like it.
What
I don't like it.
Yet we all three can sit here and drink Bud Light or Budweiser and just lavish in it. It's just so good.
The thing about Budweiser or Bud Light or Hams
fuck you
or
if you think it's that good.
or Stag or any of those beers is that those beers are successful and they're highly marketable because you can drink 14 of them.
Drinkability.
Yeah.
You drink 14
but it's
of
not
them
even
and go
14.
to sleep.
You can drink one of them and enjoy it instead of one of these citywides and be like, oh yeah, God.
Definitely.
No,
if we, and I'm going to say it, why don't we beer review a Bud Light?
Right.
Well, because I drink them. I've drank 7 of them tonight.
Right.
Which one do you want to review?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I would love to just beer review that.
I mean, I get it.
Drinking this shit.
I get it.
I'll never have another
flavor
in my life.
Bud Light, it's an 8.
Yeah, I think
What's
it's
the
8,
highest?
maybe 8.5. A 10. A 10 is the highest.
We already did Bud
10
Light,
is the
and you did like
highest?
7.4 or 7.5.
10
That's
10 is
okay.
the
I mean,
highest.
it's around there. I mean,
if I'm gonna review Bud Light off tease, just off memory, I'm gonna say it's like the Super Bowl winning touchdown. You catch it, and then when you come down from that catch, there's like 7 women there to jerk you off.
Wow.
Jeez.
But you got a lot of dick.
That's what Bud Light is.
It's a pretty good
And that's
review,
just
I
off
think.
memory.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the Bud Light, obviously, people can speak ill of it, and our friend Chris could probably tear it down to
Terry
shreds.
Bradshaw wouldn't be able to interview me below the waist because the entire fucking broadcast would be ruined.
There's
by
a reason why it's the best-selling beer in America. So similarly,
And it's not because it tastes like water.
no,
It has
it's
good
easy
flavor
drinking,
and
right?
tastes like
But
beer.
similarly, I'm gonna ding you a little bit here.
Okay.
I don't like iPhones. You don't like iPhones.
I don't.
But they're not shit
I don't have
because
an
they're
iPhone.
one of the best-selling
Right.
phones out there on the market. So anything, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be beer. It could be iPhones. It could be Chevy Cruises.
I think this is gonna give me cramps later.
If something is marketable and it sells and people buy it, who are we to fucking complain about it?
Yeah, but it would be like if you had a Bud Light, but you could only open it with a key that's shaped like a fucking diamond or something. And then
where
it's
are
like,
we going with this? Were you talking about
that's
the iPhone?
Apple. Yeah, it's like, here's a great phone, but you can only do this with it.
I think
and
we
you
should
can't
more
have
worry
this
about
input.
the
Yeah.
citywide.
I know a lot of people that don't have that diamond key, and basically you have to have like a brain cell to open
You
an
got to
iPhone.
have a lightning adapter. You can't have a headphone thing anymore unless you have the extra adapter.
So my phone, I can't have a
And
headphone adapter.
You never could have. Yeah, your phone sucks. You never could
Citywide.
have.
Welcome to the
an
21st
HDMI
century. There's this thing,
input.
this wireless thing, you know?
Yeah, well, okay.
Citywide beer is
not
like
everybody's servants bring them Bluetooth earpieces.
is like meeting a real pretty girl, and then her boyfriend comes over and pees on you.
You're like an Alanis Morissette song.
That's what this is like.
Is that Alanis Morissette?
yeah,
Isn't it ironic? Who's that? Is that Alanis
old
Morissette?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns 98.
Yeah.
He bought a lottery ticket, and then I fucked him in his mouth.
That's a whole different Alanis. What's wrong with you, man?
Isn't it citywide?
Yeah.
Wow, we're sorry for hands. I'm not. I'm not sorry. These guys might be.
That's fine. I honestly, I challenge you, Citywide. Make a fucking better beer.
Wow.
Try it.
No.
It would behoove you to try to make a better beer. If you want to sell this swill and market it like it's the best thing that's since sliced bread, and I should only pair it with pork steaks and toasted raviolis, I tell you right, I wouldn't even pour this swill over my pork steaks. I wouldn't even put the fire out that cooked my pork steaks with this shit piss fuck beer that this is terrible. I wouldn't even want my pork steaks to smell like this.
We might need a marketing class.
Well,
No, fuck you. I challenge you. Make a better beer.
I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it, but
this is how you get marketing with Budweiser.
apparently.
Anheuser-Busch.
This is how I get a field of hay. Point is,
I'm saying, you know, I mean,
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Drink it with a pork
pretend
steak.
like the
I wouldn't ruin the taste of pork
pretend like
with
the brewer.
this shit.
Pretend like the brewer is standing in front of you.
Okay. Sir, what is your name? Zach? What do I need to tell you?
Why is he Zach?
I don't know. Why the fuck, Seth? What's your fucking name? I don't fucking know your name is, but I'll say this. Your beer is low-grade shit fucking squirrel piss, and to pair it with a fucking almighty pork steak? Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And yes, we can go see Seth or Zach, and I'll tell them both the same way. No, nice try, but I wanted beer. I'm sorry. What was that?
I really hope the brewmaster for Citywide
carpet cleaner.
His name's like Quentin, and he's like a mixed race gentleman.
I don't give a fuck what his name is. Point is you should feel bad about trying to sell this to people because honestly, I think this is almost like. Was it helium that became like a byproduct of propane? Or this is like a byproduct of something that they tried. They're like, oh my God, we're making battery acid. And what's left over? Oh, well, it doesn't burn when I drink it. Great. Call it beer.
So at Four Hands on
I don't know that I want to tag him. I'm afraid now, but if you love Forehand Citywide, or if you hate it, and if you agree with
I'm
Joe,
sorry that you burnt your tongue as a child because you don't have taste buds and you basically just can take anything.
Regardless of your opinion of Citywide Forehands, let us know how you feel about things.
I think pretty much everyone that drinks Citywide is colorblind. Not only do they have no taste, but they can't see yellow. I don't.
Or green. One of those.
It's fucked up, man. That's that shit beer. That's shit beer.
Tell us whether Joe knows exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah. Set Joe straight.
He's got his head
if
up his
you
ass.
love Citywide from Four Hands, or back him up. At Load This Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Load This Podcast.
We're only going to read the things that I like, though.
Right.
So.
Yeah. We will filter things. Yeah. We don't want to trigger
it says
Joe.
Here,
though.
Joe has a big dick.
Who wrote this one?
Who knew?
Yeah. It's in crayon.
Yeah. We got another email from Joe at notthatjoe.com.
And it's not an email. It's a kite, like a prison kite that I threw under the door.
And here's another one from Joe at notthatjoe.com. How does he keep coming up with domain names? I don't
exactly. Because fucking Citywide's fucking me in the mouth with fucking squirrel
so
piss.
Let us know. Load this podcast at gmail.com.
So hoppy. Oh,
and
I have to chase your beer with whiskey just to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
That's just that you should feel bad about it. They should feel bad about that.
So we talked about first world problems. I gotta chase your beer with whiskey.
Just to not want to puke. I don't want to puke. I don't want to puke in this man's floor. It's not right. This nice. Silver Creek studio.
It's a nice rug.
The fucking security guard doesn't want me doing that.
No,
anything.
That'll
here.
get you banned. We can't have that. Take your card key away. That's
shit.
Bad news.
That sucks. Yeah.
Well, I want to apologize for hacking up a lung every 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's half
we're gonna
sick,
get Jarod healthy. We're gonna give him some medicine.
Some vitamin D.
He won't go to a doctor, but we're gonna.
And I'm not getting vaccinated.
No,
either.
I am gonna puke.
We're gonna WebMD this shit. I'm pretty sure that
I might have measles.
Pretty sure that with WebMD and
he's got ED.
My shoddy judgment.
All the coughing has brought his balls and dick way up in his stomach.
We're going to get Jarod to at least 51 years old. I think that's about right?
That's where he's at.
Yeah.
Fuck you, outlive us.
I'd be happy to make it to fucking April.
Well, shit, we're winning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good job, guys. All right.
I just want to be
who's going to clean the studio?
I don't know. I'm going to steal his wallet.
All right. Next time it's Michelob Light.
No.
What did we say? MGD.
Draft. And old style. And we got a lot. We got a long list.
If you guys want me to pit, okay, next time you hear my voice, said precious listener, I will regurgitate a list of beers that I have deemed testable. Testable.
Testable.
All right.
Sounds
Fair
like
enough.
testicle.
It sounds like testicle.
One letter
So
different.
next episode, we're dealing with Joe's testicles.
Yep.
Testables.
Or what or the beers I'll drink.
Joe's
Yeah, either way.
testicles.
Yeah, and then I could give you an 8-week program for that
That's
shit.
right.
All about Joe's
But
testicles.
I can tell you right now, there won't be one fucking fire hand. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
Those are the 4 hands.
They're a St. Louis institution, and you're just...
Institution? Yes. Malcolm Bliss is a St. Louis institution. This fucking shit. This is not. Yeah.
What's the first name in your head? Malcolm Bliss.
Yeah. All right. We should
Can't handle this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even know if we can even fucking come to this point.
Until next time,
Yeah.
I'm Jarod.
I'm Ryan.
It's half loaded.
Whatever dollars. I'm looking at a different brand, not the Zinus thing, but Zinus is good. I have no complaints against it, but the Twin XL
Didn't
thing.
he play piano for Charlie Brown?
yeah. That was his brother.
Oh.
But no, for either way, it doesn't matter. The one I'm looking at was the Zinus is 120. The other brand is like 160. So either way, $320. I can get firm mattresses, and then in 3 years, I'll go buy another one just like it.
Yeah, and that's smart. That's
And then so Chuck is wanting. So
I need pillows. We need new pillows at my house.
Well, he was the My Pillow guy. That guy's creepy as fuck. But
Yeah.
I really want to try his pillow though. He's very convincing about his pillows. But Chuck has our old queen size bed in his room, and his room's not big enough for a queen size bed. And he wants to rearrange his room. I'm like, dude, there's just no way that we can rejigger this room to make everything fit. I said, how about this? I'll buy you a full bed, a full size bed, which is like 3 inches, or maybe it's 6 inches shorter, 6 inches narrower. And now we can do all kinds of shit in your room. I'm going to buy the same type of thing. The memory foam, it'll be like a 10-inch thick full mattress with the platform, no box springs. So it's got 16 inches underneath it. You can put all kinds of Rubbermaid tubs and shit under there. You can store all kinds of shit. And I'm like, why did it take this long to arrive at this? I think we've been using box springs for far longer than we should have.
Yeah.
I think that the technology's been there for a long time. But memory foam is the big game changer, though. That these mattresses that are just 5 layers of foam.
Right.
Well,
And
the bed we had before was a pillow top, and it was a no flip pillow top, which I didn't like because
We had one of
basically
those
you
too.
had to change when you rotated it, you just twist.
Yeah.
So now you're putting your fucking stinking ass feet where your head's going to be,
Right.
And then you would switch it back. But
And it's where her stinking ass feet were, or
Yeah,
where your stinking ass feet were. Yeah.
So, I like, and then the bed we have now, it's not a box spring. It sits on a platform that they built, and then they put the bed on top of that.
Mhm.
And I like it. It's fine. It worked. It serves a purpose. I needed, when we bought it, I told her, I said, I need to spend some fucking money on a bed.
Right.
Because I got to do something.
Well, I'm a grown ass man. I deserve to be comfortable and sleep well.
And I was hurting.
Yeah.
And on that pillow top, I would wake up every day and couldn't even walk.
Well,
I
that's
couldn't
what.
walk.
That's basically what I told the wife. I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this. This is happening within the next month. I'm buying. I can't wake up like this anymore. I can't wake up feeling like my kidney's gonna fucking explode anymore. This is ridiculous.
We wanted to get one of those purple mattresses, which is basically a foam with a little sort of gel thing on top. But
they're good.
A king of those is like $1,200, which is still a lot cheaper than a Sleep Number or whatever. But it's 3 times the price of these Zinus or any of these sort of
Just go to
off-brand
Amazon
ones.
and search for memory foam 12-inch mattress and king size. And
if I knew that it was going to last longer, I would shell out for the purple. But I don't really even know that.
No,
it's probably just the same as all these other.
That's kind of the thing with
ones.
memory foam is that. So our mattress now is memory foam, but it has this pillow top cover, and it doesn't look like a memory foam. It's got a lot of other contraptions going on, I guess, and it hasn't held up. And so I have my rut.
Is that one of the Zinus? Or
No,
whatever?
it's Bed in a Box was the brand.
Okay, you said that.
And so I have my rut. She has her rut. We've turned it. Now, whenever we turn it, I just, My rut's a little bit longer, hers is a little shorter. So, but either way, it doesn't matter. It's still a rut. Now, if you sleep in the middle of the bed, if we were to both sleep right smack in the middle, that's what it was when we bought it. So it just didn't hold up that well. So
now, did you get a firm one or was it a?
No, I think it was like medium.
I wonder if the firm will hold up longer, maybe, or
potentially. But I'm telling her, I said I am buying the firmest mattress that I can find, and she's like, I don't think you like that. I'm like, I'm telling you what, I mean, I can sleep on the dining room floor.
Yeah.
You know, I can sleep anywhere. Right. I can't sleep in my own bed because it's too fucking soft.
You're gonna want more firm, but you don't want something that's like sleeping on a board.
No, I mean, I'm exaggerating, obviously, but yeah, the support of your back. I mean, the MyPillow guy, as creepy as he is, he's right. I mean, it's like
I don't know what you're talking about. MyPillow guy.
Yeah, he's a
MyPillow.
Is that an infomercial or something?
Yeah,
okay.
He sells pillows.
Yeah, but now he sells like what do they call it? The foam piece that goes on top of a traditional mattress. He's selling that shit now, and sheets, I think, too. I mean, he's a recovered drug addict.
Aren't we all?
And he's
who isn't?
He's
really?
a super Christian guy. He always has his cross hanging out of his shirt, and seems like a hell of a nice guy.
Selling pillows,
but he's
so did Henry Hill.
But he's kind of creepy because like in the commercials, he like pops out of people's fucking medicine cabinets and shit. He's like, "Hey, did you have a good night's sleep?" He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, man!"
I know you didn't.
Yeah.
I masturbated on you 4 times.
Yeah. There's one of the infomercial commercials where he's like, these people lay down on their pillows and he's leaning over and pushing on the pillow. And I'm like, dude, if that dude was that close to me, his cross is nipping my nose.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, man. Get away from me. Just give me the pillow. Fine. I'll pay you double. Just get away from me.
All right. Let's kick this off.
All right.
Let's drink some Citywide.
All right. Should I get him on now?
Well, let me intro it.
Okay.